Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the show. This is Jenga Njeri. Now, today we have the Matchmaker show, and you understand the protocol here. Any other time we have a woman on board, that woman must be looking for a man. In the same way, when we have a man on board, that man must be looking for a woman. Today we have a woman. She will tell us the kind of man she is looking for. But before then, if you're watching us for the first time, this is the Matchmaker show. We help men and women to get matches. And the moment they get the right ones, they meet their destinies. So you're not lost. If you're new to the show, subscribe, like the video, and don't forget to leave a comment. Also, the contacts of our guest will be on my Facebook page at Jenga Njeri. So you can follow Jenga Njeri on Facebook and you'll be getting these updates in real time. Mgeni wetu, karibu sana.
Asante sana.
I want you to say hi to our viewers. Tell us who you are and where you come from.
Yeah, I'm Alice Njeri. Njeri Muriuki, that is my name, but my married name is Alice N. Kumar. That is the name on my ID card.
Alice Kumar.
Yes.
Kumar must be an Indian name.
Yeah, it's an Indian name. I was married by an Indian as young as I was 19 years old.
19?
Yeah.
So you were married at the age of 19?
I was married at the 19 years old for 25 years.
For 25 years?
Yes.
Was that marriage blessed with children?
Yeah, I have 3 grown-up girls.
Okay.
Yes.
I see.
Grown up that they are independently living independently.
Okay.
I'm totally free.
Okay.
Yes.
Maybe you can start by telling us who you are, where you come from, and things like that. Where do you come from?
Me, I come from Muranga, but my home is Gatanga.
Gatanga.
Yes.
Gatanga is next to Thika.
Yes.
It's not very far.
No.
Okay.
Yes.
And how old are you today?
Today I'm 55.
55.
Yes.
Somebody could be asking, at the age of 55, what happened to the first marriage that you stayed for 25 years and you are married for 19 years? Because if you do the maths, you realize there is like 15 years difference between the age of 19 and the 25 you lived.
Yes.
What happened?
Actually, I was married at a very tender age. And those people of my age, they know the girls of our time, we were so naive. We didn't know so much in life. We didn't have technology like we are having today. But then we also knew that when you are married to such a woman, you have to be a very submissive woman. Even if you are working, your salary has to be on the man. Everything we believe is a man.
Everything
is man.
Okay.
So on my case, I was married by the Indian guy. I submitted myself so well. I got 4 children with him. I don't have an African baby. I have all half caste babies. I have 3 grown-up girls and a boy who died at the age of 20 years old. That boy died at 20, and at this time, it is the time we got a divorce with the father. Actually, I divorced with that man because of salvation. So I got saved.
By the time you are living with him, or are you saved?
I was a Hindu. And I didn't. Yeah, actually I was. You know that time we were told girls should be submissive to their man. So even religion-wise, I didn't have a say about it. I was going to his temple. Hindus go to temples. So actually I was following Hindu faith.
Were you living in India or in Kenya?
No, we were only going in India for visit.
So you are going...
We were going after every 2 years.
After every 2 years you go to India?
Yes.
To visit?
Even my children were living there.
Oh, in India?
Yes.
So your children are of mixed parentage?
Yes.
Because the father is Indian?
Yes.
And you're African?
Yes.
I see.
Yeah.
So you said the boy passed on?
At the age of 20. That is 2018.
Before or after the divorce?
After actually it was during divorce.
During the divorce? Pole sana.
Yes.
So now you have 3 girls?
I have 3 grown-up girls.
Okay.
Yes. Living independently.
Independently?
Yes.
So you are living alone?
I'm living alone actually.
Where do you live?
I live in Muranga town.
Muranga town?
Yes.
Muranga town is not very far from Nairobi?
No.
And somebody could be asking, what kind of a man are you looking for?
Actually, I'm looking for a man from the age of 45 onwards.
Okay.
I'm looking for a man 45 years of age and onwards.
45.
For companionship and friendship and long-term love.
Long-term love?
Yes.
Suppose you have put a limit on the below. For instance, the minimum age you can take is 45.
Yes.
Do you have a limit to the maximum?
Limit to the maximum is actually men have no maximum.
Okay.
For men, there is no maximum with women. Yes.
So
It is 45 and above on age.
45 and above.
Yes.
I see.
Yes.
And what kind of man do you
As long as that man is not sickly, because I don't want a sickly person. Yes.
You don't want to be a caregiver.
I'm not a caregiver. No. I'm looking for a man with the ability to handle a woman. Yes.
To handle in all aspects.
In all aspects. Yes.
I see. And that man, especially with the age that you have defined, is likely to have children.
Yes.
Do you have a problem with that?
No, I have no problem with the children because for one, I'm a mother. Yes, I also have my own. So even if he has his, I'm very comfortable with them.
Okay.
As long as they will respect me as or with whatever it.
Okay.
All I want is respect and love, even from the rich children.
So the children should just be respectful.
Yes.
And you're good with them.
I have no problem.
Okay.
I'm a mother.
All right.
Yes.
Another question. Now, most people who have left their spouses, not through death, maybe somebody is not widowed, there are only two ways, either through divorce or a casual separation. However, whether it was divorce or separation, couples are likely to go back. Maybe because they are tied to things like children custody, child support, and things like that. Even the influence of families. Do you think there is a possibility that you can go back to Kumar?
No. Me, I have done divorce.
Oh, there is
Me, I'm
an official
divorced.
divorce.
Yes.
There are papers to back up.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm officially divorced. So there is no going back to him ever in my life.
Never again.
He married actually.
Oh, he moved on with
Yeah,
his
he
life.
moved on with his life.
When was that?
He married in 2018.
2018.
And we divorced in 2014.
So he took 4 years and then he moved on.
Yes. And it is my time to move on.
Okay.
Yes. I also have waited for too long.
Yes.
And I feel like it is my life and my time to move around and to move on.
Yes.
Yes.
And now you want to move on.
Yes.
Where were you living with Kumar?
We were living in our home in Muranga, but I left that home for him.
Oh, you left the home for
Yeah, I left him with a home.
Okay.
He actually chased me away.
What happened?
Actually, what happened? See, I have told you that long time ago, we girls, when we marry at our age, we were being told to be very submissive to our husbands. So, equally, my grandmother taught me that I should be submissive to my man. And I was. I was working in Muranga College of Technology. I had my own salary and my job. But my oral salary was going to this man's account. So, when he felt enough is enough, he felt like I should not be with him. But actually where the problem came, I got saved. I got salvation. So I got saved, and because of being saved, we separated. We sorted our ways around. He said he cannot live with a Christian. And I told him, he can give me money and everything, but he cannot give me life. But Jesus will give me life. So I opted to divert back in Christianity, and I left Hinduism, which was idol worship. So after I came to know myself better and my spirituality life, I decided we end our relationship amicably, because it is actually separation or this divorce is based on faith.
Okay.
Yes. Nothing else.
Oh, the separation was purely inspired by you knowing Jesus.
Yes.
And having self-realization.
Yes.
That you needed to worship your God.
Yes.
Okay.
Just like Israelites, the way they were told the way Moses was told to go and deliver the Israelites from Egyptians, it also happened to me. It is like
Interpret that.
Yes, that one, it is like I am a seed of God that never get dry. Even if it smells soil, it can never dry. Even if the sun is so hot, it can never dry. So wherever I was, even I was given table and chair and bed in the devil's kingdom, but God took me away from there. So me, I am a God seed. Yes.
I see. And so when you began to resist,
when I began to resist, divorce came.
He threw you out.
He threw me out.
And how are Indians, especially when you're living with them, what kind of couples do they make? Apart from now religion, in terms of responsibility, parenting, being couples, partners, what kind of couples are they?
Actually, I cannot say they are bad. Only their way of worship and liking to live in colonial. That is, you live with grandfathers, grandmothers, aunties, uncles, colonial living. You live in colony.
Or like they have a colony that
this
family.
Yeah.
Like this family is extended, they live in the same
household. In the same household.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just like even the Japanese.
Yes.
I see.
You live in that house. You live in that commonliness. Yes.
Most of them argue that it is very helpful to them, even to increase chances of their success.
Yes. It is, but once we are not brought up with that kind of, we believe in having our own and having independent life.
Okay.
And we are having no control. But in this case, you find that religion wise, you need to be, it is like there is something that is monitoring you.
Okay.
Anything that you are doing, you do out of family culture. You are thrown out.
Okay.
So they hide it so much within themselves. For example, when there is family gathering, you don't know the language very well. They have their culture. They never leave their culture. They speak their own language even in your presence. They cast you out. So you don't know so much of secrets what they are talking without you understanding. So you find that you are just like a commodity or you're just subjected to something. You are not actually part of them. Okay, your children will be part of them, but you yourself personally, you are like an outcast.
Okay.
So even if they have to do their human sacrifice, for example, like if you read in Psalms 115, you can hear that they used to sacrifice their sons and daughters to barrow gods. You are one of the sacrifices that they would give us the gift because you have no either of their blood.
Okay.
Yes.
Did you have any kind of situation that led you to now believe that these people can actually sacrifice?
Of course.
What happened?
You see, like, I'm telling you, I had 4 children. I had a boy, a son of 20 years.
What?
20 years.
The one that you said passed on?
Yes. That boy passed on on a mysterious circumstance. I am not supposed to question. I'm not supposed to say anything. But unfortunately or fortunately, when the boy died and we burnt him, actually they passed me through a lot of trauma.
Wait, so they also cremated him?
They cremated him.
Cremated?
I had not see.
Okay.
I had not see because I was told by the father, my child belongs to Hinduism. So whether he died or not, you cannot change him. So I decided that he has died, no problem. I use burn or bury. There is no problem for me. But what made him feel out of pain? There was no question with why the boy has died, and he died mysteriously. I was not supposed to know.
So your boy died?
Yes.
And was he sick?
No.
Was he having some long time?
No.
Did he have complications?
No.
From birth?
I had a boy.
Okay.
Yes.
20-year-old
young 20-year-old man.
So he just died?
He just died.
And you are not supposed to question?
No, you are not supposed to question anything or do post-mortem.
Or even post-mortem?
Nothing.
So that made you...
It's a family thing.
Oh, that made you believe that something had transpired?
Yes, something peculiar.
Okay. And that was in the middle of a divorce?
It was in the middle of the divorce.
Okay.
But later on, I came to realize these people, they give sacrifices from each member of the family, which I did not know. So
you can attest to the fact that
yes,
the guy was sacrificed?
Yes, because I remember when he died and I went to the mortuary to see the dead body of the boy because it was in the process of divorce. He had told the mortuary guys not to let me see the dead body. So when he came back, he beat me because I went to see the dead body. And he told me in his own way, I wish you are the one sleeping there. That is inside the mortuary, not my son. Meaning that the death was mine, not the boy's.
So the death was supposed to hurt you?
Yes.
And not the boy?
Yes. So that 110%, it gave me confidence to know that my son has been given a sacrifice to the their gods.
Okay.
Yes, because otherwise how would he say, I wish you are the one sleeping there, and where my son was sleeping is in the mortuary, and now he was pointing me and telling me, I wish you are the one sleeping there, not my son. That means what? It means then I'm the one who was supposed to die, not the boy. So that was sacrifice.
Okay. Interesting. That must have been a shock of a lifetime.
It was a shock of a lifetime. In fact, I remained in the house for 3 months without walking out after the death of my son, because it was a shock of life.
Paul, may he so rest in peace.
Yes, may he so rest in peace. Yes.
So this man has now, were they financially stable? Were they
Actually, we had enough money. We had no problem with money.
Okay.
So I cannot say we had any problem.
You did not have.
We didn't have any constraints.
Okay.
Yeah, we were financially stable, and everything was going on well. Only that there were secrets I did not know.
Or secrets that were just moving.
Yes, we do not know. And also I know God had taken me there for a purpose. And when the God purpose finished, then I think everything ended.
Okay.
And it ended in the bad way that my boy passed away. But now I am happy. I'm back in my Christian life, and I'm so comforted, and I'm so confident with myself. I'm so determined, and I'm ready to start my life again.
Okay.
Yes.
And somebody could be asking, now that you want to move on, suppose you get a man, and that man is, you're living in Morangatap.
Yes.
This man lives in a place like Nakuru. This man lives in a place like Kajiado.
Yes.
Just giving examples from a different part of the country. Are you now going to relocate from your home to his home?
Of course, yes.
Okay.
I will relocate from my place to his place, because now I am owned.
Okay.
Yes.
You have become somebody's
I
wife.
have become somebody's.
Okay.
Yes.
Which other qualities do you want to see in that man, except age and him being a good man and a Christian, coming from a Christian background?
Actually, my most important part is faith is crucial. I want a man who knows Jesus, a man who knows salvation, and maybe he might not know so much. I will enlighten him. I will bring him up to the level I am in. So one thing, I want a God-fearing man. The other thing is, a man is good when the wife is good. If you want a good man, you have also to be a good wife. So I'm ready to be a good wife, but not a servant of anybody. No, you show me love, care, and responsibility. And at this age, actually, there's not so much to ask, because you know too much. You even as a man, you also want a woman. You can say submissive, a grown up, mature, responsible, knows how to cook, knows how to all those things I have. So I also want a man with all those things. Of course, you have made your mistakes, and you don't want to ever repeat them again. Yeah, we want a good companionship.
Okay.
Yes.
I want to ask you 2 questions before we wind up. Which is one of the greatest steps you've ever made in your life, and you felt like, wow, I've done the best thing? What is that thing that you feel like? Because after that, I will ask you, which is the biggest mistake of your life?
The biggest thing I have achieved in my life is educating my children and becoming a responsible mother.
Okay.
Yes.
You can be proud of that.
Yes, I'm proud of that, because my daughter is a doctor in Constitutional, and she is doing her master's.
Wonderful.
I'm proud of that.
Wonderful.
No, see, God had it. No matter how I was left in the situation I was in, I was able to raise up my children very well.
Okay.
Yes, and God has always been on my side.
Congrats.
Yeah, thank you.
What's the biggest mistake of your life?
The biggest mistake of my life, and I have always told my girls, and I will always tell the people wherever they are and they hear this, it is marrying from outside your tribe, or marrying somebody without knowing his or her their background. It is very good to be very open with each other. Even here I am, I may get a man from another tribe, but what I want him to be is this. As a Christian, we have Christ as our religion and as our forest father. Let us not go to traditions too much. That tradition we can avoid, we can. And what we cannot avoid, let us try to come together and agree. Because even with this man, it is not that it was impossible for him to know Christ, but he did not want to change to his religion He did not want to change from Hinduism to Christianity, and there is nothing in Christianity and Hinduism. That is only a matter of understanding.
Speaking of tradition, the Indian way of dowry settlement is
Yes.
completely different from the African way.
Yes, for example, as a girl, I'm the one who was supposed to pay dowry for the man.
Did you?
But for my case, he even went to my father, and my father told him, you have come to Kenya, you have admired and loved our daughter, who is an African, and who is Kikuyu. We, according to our custom, for example, me as her father, I have paid dowry for her mother. And you, as a man coming as my son-in-law, you are supposed to pay dowry to my daughter. But here, you cannot tell me to marry you. It is impossible. I cannot do that. So in my case, he did not pay any dowry. So I am not owned by anybody, and I'm happy about that.
Wait, did you pay dowry?
No.
So you did not.
My father could not agree.
He could not agree.
Yes.
So there was that kind of.
There was that hiccup.
Okay.
Yes.
Between the two cultures.
Yes.
You see, for them, they strongly believe
Yes.
that there is no way under the sun
Yes.
they should be paying dowry.
No. I have so many couples who are married by Indians, and they have been paid dowry off. But in my case, it seems because this man was 20 years older than me, he knew what he wanted from me. But me, with my naiveness and my coolness and my submissiveness, I was not able to read down the lines.
Were you ever warned by any family member?
Actually, yes. Yes, even my mother warned me.
You did not listen.
They know it. I don't have his bride.
Yeah.
And I can say,
Marriage is the eye opener.
yes, marriage is eye opener. Yes.
I see.
So this time I would want a man who is open-minded. Yes. Not a man who is so conservative in the culture. You don't say, we do this, we do that. No. But if there is something that we can do, must do, let us do. No problem, because culture is very important. For example, in my case, he did not pay my dowry. So even if I die today, he cannot take my dead body.
You can't.
And another thing, if the children, because I have daughters, get my husbands, and they are married, and the dowry is being paid off by the man, he cannot be involved. Because he did not marry me, he cannot eat. So I'm very proud of that.
I see.
And I'm happy about that. So it does not mean I hate culture. No, I'm very much to the culture. But we have to adjust each other. Where we can change, we change. And where we can adjust, we adjust.
Now, as we wind up, I would like to ask you, when you're not working, what do you do for a living?
Me, I'm a business person.
You're a business leader.
Yes.
When you're not working, what do you like doing?
I am a preacher.
Oh, you're a
I
preacher.
give the word of God.
Okay.
I preach.
Ah, so you're a preacher.
I am Pastor Aris.
Pastor Ali.
Yes.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Congratulations on everything.
Thank
on
you.
all your achievements.
Thank you.
And thank you for sharing your story.
Yes.
Very interesting.
Yes.
After this, I'm going to post your contact
Yes.
on my Facebook page at Jenga Njero.
Yes.
I usually tell people that I only have one Facebook page,
Yes.
which has more than 99,000 followers. So I will post you there. So many people, hundreds, if not thousands, will be able to reach out to you. Some through messages, others through direct calls, others through WhatsApp calls. You will be on the choosing end.
Yes.
I am wishing you well.
Yes.
And maybe there is that man who is between that age of maybe 45 and above. Maybe he's looking at you right now. Maybe he has admired you.
Yes.
He has developed some level of admiration for you, and he would want to know you better.
Yes.
What would you want to tell him?
I would actually welcome him and tell him you are most welcome. We only need to talk and agree or disagree.
Okay.
So I have no problem.
Okay.
Yes.
We are wishing you well.
I wish everybody well, and I wish myself well.
Wonderful.
And all the best.
Good
Yes.
luck. As you go back to Murang'a,
As I go back to Murang'a,
yes.
I will say hi to everybody.
Say hi to the people of Murang'a.
Yes.
The great people of Murang'a County.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
So guys, that is Alice. She's 55, single and searching. You've heard her story, very interesting. And you've heard the kind of qualifications she'd want that man to have. We're wishing her well. We hope she gets a good match and come back with a testimony.
Yes.
I'll see you on the other side of victory.
Thank you.
Until then, this is Jenga Njero.
Thank you.